You know, one of the biggest topics, I mean, huge, is guilt. How can we overcome guilt? You know, we feel guilty when we're working and when we're not working. Why do I keep talking about this? Because everywhere I go, I'm asked this question. I want to work. I want to work. I'm compassionate. I'm passionate. I'm absolutely obsessed with what I'm doing. But I'm a mom. I'm a teacher. I'm a coach. I'm a wife. I'm a girlfriend. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. And all of these things come into play, which is called life. And if we allow some of those things to come in, it's going to take us out of our business. And let's face it, we want to build a big business. We want to. I know what that's like. I remember starting in the industry, and I'm a stay-at-home mom for 7 years. 7 years fully devoted to being that wife and that mom, that caregiver, that best friend. And then this business comes into our life, and we needed the income. We needed it. That's what we were looking for. But I became obsessed. I was so passionate about the opportunity that I got all in. I mean, I dove in head first into building a huge organization after I initially got started. I wasn't always a fast starter, but once I got started, I was all in. Then the guilt sets in. The kids are looking at me like, you're always on your phone. The husband's looking at me, you're always on your phone. Everyone's saying, you're always on your phone. Well, guess what? I was always on my phone. I had to finally admit it that I was always on my phone. So what was I going to do? Because I wanted to build a big business, but I wanted to take care of my family. I wanted to be that girlfriend. I wanted to be that awesome wife. I wanted to be that incredible mom, to still carry those flags, but still build a business at the same time. So it's called creating your day, to take the guilt out. So I set office hours. That's what I did. My team was calling me at 7 in the morning. They knew I was up. They were calling me at 11 at night. They knew I was up. They were calling me all throughout the day. They knew I'd answer. Guess what? I was answering. I was doing whatever the team asked me to do because I was fearful. If I didn't pick up that phone right away, if I didn't answer that message right away, if I didn't respond to that email right away, they might leave, they might go away, they might not work that day. And that's living in full-on fear. That's a lack mentality. So I decided to structure and schedule my day. And everything changed after that. What I put into play was in the morning, and you've heard about me creating my day in the past, but I scheduled my hours first. Pam, when do you want to work? What times do you want to work? But even before that, what do you want your day to be like? Because let's face it, if all we're doing is diving into our day without any schedule, any plan, then the day takes over us. And we don't get anything done. Before we know it, it's time to go to bed. We're exhausted and we feel like we didn't do anything right. So I wanted to go to bed at night, lay my head down and feel like I could be all things to everyone, including myself, because I've got to live in this brain. This is what was driving me crazy, was the inner thoughts in this brain. So what I did is I scheduled my day when I would start my business. And it was after the kids went on the bus. It was after the workout. It was after I got my home ready. You know, made the beds, started the laundry, cleaned up the kitchen, so that I could live in a space that I was used to, which was a clean space, and that's important for me. Then I would start my work. Sometimes it wouldn't be till 11 a.m. or 12, and you're probably all going, oh my gosh, half the day is gone. But it wasn't gone. It was well spent. It was taking care of my priorities. And then I could work that 12 to 3 hour time frame when the kids were in school. Now some of your children are younger, so you're going to work in the nooks and crannies of the day. But go into the day knowing that. Still go into the day with a schedule. Then at 3, the kids would get off the bus, and of course I could be full-on mom. And then throughout that afternoon, there are times that I had a window of opportunity that I would get on the phone, that I would answer an email. And then the night progressed the way I wanted it to progress. Then at 9, I'd be back on it. But everyone was safe, Tuckley in bed, everyone was safe in bed. Dave was still up. If he was home, a lot of times he was traveling. So I would just take that opportunity to really work. And then the weekends really were family. And a lot of you work all weekend, and I understand that. But take care of that family. Have fun. Do some day drinking. Have some fun. Enjoy your life. And make sure that no matter what happens at the end of the day, when you lay your head down, you feel like you had a prosperous day. That's what I want for you.